Good morning. Euro Japanese yen 61.8% ITM Saturn Pro high probability retracement. Beautiful setup here on the Euro Japanese yen. So we're going to take a 5-minute high trade. $2,500 of our full $5,000 exposure we'll spend on this. And just to confirm our directional trade here, we're going to take possibly a one-touch or no-touch trade on the Euro-Japanese yen as well. Let's see if it's available. One-touch, yes, Euro-Japanese yen. We're going to target moving away from the 61.8. So I think a no-touch here would be more appropriate. Let's let that finish. There we go. That retracement is complete. So we're going to take a no-touch trade. Sorry, not a touch. Let me just check. Yes, no touch it is. We're going to take a no-touch trade on the Euro-Japanese yen to go away from that 6.2 price region, since we are estimating a very volatile bounce, there we go, done. 61.8% ITM Saturn Pro retracement come bundled with a very high probability, very high volatility bounce. So we are expecting price to just shoot off from this level shortly, straight back up to follow the long trend. Got 9 minutes and something seconds on the the no-touch trade, and the 5-minute trade here has got 3 minutes and something seconds remaining. So once this 61.8% retracement area is successfully tested maybe a couple of more times, we're still in our safe zone on the no-touch trade, since our price is below the last known retracement point under the 61.8. We're in a safe zone, and the 5-minute trade is going to exploit the volatility that's going to show up shortly. Most likely volatility will be very high, so it's going to retrace all of this move all the way to the top. Let's see if it does that, but there's a 8 to 9 out of 10 probability here on that move being successful. When ITM Saturn Pro draws a 61.8, it means that you should estimate a very high probability, very, very sharp move going long or in the direction of the trend. In this case, it's long. If it's a short or negative set of Fibonacci's, then you obviously go with the existing trend, which is short. So here we are. The bounce has started materializing. We've got 8 minutes and something on the no-touch trade and 2 minutes and 50-something seconds here on the 5-minute trade. And there's that volatility. It's bouncing up from the 61.8 very, very sharply. And we're probably going to see more of this over the next couple of minutes that we're in this trade. As you can see, from timing that trade using ITM Saturn Pro's advanced probability, we're basically in a guaranteed winning situation here. We've got 2 minutes and something seconds remaining on this trade with the 61.8 ITM Saturn Pro bounce. It's so volatile and so high that once you take a trade in the right direction, you time it such that you're just at or around the 61.8 ITM Saturn Pro retracement. That's it. On most occasions, you will be successful. Obviously, there's no 100% win rate with anything, but when you time your trades in a binary options context like this, you automatically secure yourself an edge, a high probability scenario, and you do high probability scenarios often enough, and your equity stays growing, even despite a loss here or a loss there. In this situation, we're looking at a very comfortable trade that is now going to retrace within the next set of fib levels, which is the 50 and the 38.2, as you can see it doing right now. And the 61.8% is most likely going to hold, because we've already seen price demonstrate a very sharp reversal off of it. There we go. The 50% is now forcing the price back up in the long direction, which is the strong bullish direction of the existing trend. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining on this 5-minute trade, and quite a few minutes remaining on the no-touch trade. We've taken these two different trade types just to exploit the same direction and have two trades that give us movement in this direction. So if the 5-minute trade, for any reason, price were to come back and just be at the money or just dip below in that unlucky last few seconds, which is not likely here, at least the no-touch trade is there to save us by keeping the price in the safe zone for us. And we're going to basically either secure two profitable trades or have a hedged trade scenario like we have here. So we got 1 minute remaining on this trade. We're very comfortably in the money. The situations I just described are worst case scenarios. This scenario looks to be, in fact, two winning trades right off the bat. We have 49 seconds remaining on the 5-minute trade and a few more minutes remaining on the no-touch trade, taking us through to completion here. A fantastic trade setup. The ITM Saturn Pro 61.8% retracements, they happen 15 to 30 minutes every single day, every 15 to 30 minutes. So if you choose the 1 minute time frame on ITM Saturn Pro, the M1 chart, and watch for these 61.8% retracements, options. Make sure you wait for them patiently. You will see steadily growing equity because you're targeting high probability opportunities only that already have 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10 probability scenarios associated with them. So you don't have to worry about taking every single trade. You can just wait for just the right trades, and you do them often enough, obviously, you get a very nice result at the end of the day, end of the week, end of the month. It's because you're taking high probability opportunities. And there we go. We've expired in the money here on this 5-minute trade, and we've got 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the no-touch trade. That's what I was talking about, that sharp volatility of the 61.8 ITM Saturn Pro bounce. It is extremely volatile. So here it's retraced the whole move down to the 61.8 and it's continuing further on. And it's obviously exploited, the 5-minute binary option has exploited it, beautifully taken it, very nicely timed trade to take us into the money. And we're going to pause shortly to come back for the end result of this no-touch trade. Okay, we're back with 1 minute and 20-something seconds remaining here on this no-touch trade on the Euro Japanese Yen. The first one, as you know, expired in the money for a gross return of $4,250. We divided our exposure here on 2 trades. One was a 5-minute, and the second one was this no-touch trade, bouncing off of the 61.8% ITM Saturn Pro automatically calculated retracement level, which, as I've described in the 32 days we've been trading here, every single day, the 61.8% is your friend. The trend is not your friend. The 61.8% is your friend because it leads to the most high volatility pullbacks that you can trade in the direction of the trend. In this case, we took 2 trades based off of the same principle. Both are now successful. One has expired in the money. The second one is just due to expire in 30-something seconds here. Staying well away from that no-touch target of 0.643. Keeping us in the money in the safe zone. This green area that you see that the price is in currently is our safe zone. Anything below is not our safe zone. And we're so comfortably in the money with so much support from various ITM Saturn Pro Fibonacci targets that there's no possibility of this price reversing down below our 643 no touch target in these 5 seconds that are remaining on this trade. So 2, 1, 0. We have now expired for a second time on the Euro Japanese Yen in the money here for a second profitable trade of $4,300 gross return on a $2,500 investment using Principlar ITM Saturn Pro retracements to our advantage. Extremely easy to trade these, extremely high probability outcomes, extremely high probability scenarios lead to good equity growth, and that's what you should be targeting. You don't have to trade every single minute of the day. You can wait for these high probability moves every 15 to 30 minutes during your trading session on high volatility pairs, leading to good outcomes at the end of the week, at the end of the month. You get good trading results if you follow good trading high probability opportunities using ITM Saturn Pro to your advantage, which also happens to be free. Thank you.